Hi, everyone. I'm Sharon Price, and I'm the program coordinator for the accounting programs at Amberton University and also the business division chair. And I'm glad you are joining me for this brief presentation that's going to take you through what we offer at Amberton and how it can support your goals as a as someone who's interested in accounting as a career field. First of all, let me say that um, I don't think you can go wrong. I got some information here that is recent as of this last week or two, and that is the job outlook for accountants. And if you can see, um, the average median pay is pretty decent for starting out. Of course, that's starting out and those that are in the career, but it's a good career to have. And if you look at what else I've circled there, the job outlook is 6% faster than average. So that's also good news for the future. You certainly want to look at that kind of information when you're planning your career out, because you don't want to get into a field that's dying. And I can tell you, accounting is not dying. A background in accounting is helpful to a lot of different careers. Many times you think about accounting, you think it's just the accountant that maybe works for a CPA firm, or maybe it's an accountant that works for a corporation that just does accounting work, creating financial statements and such. But I can tell you that accounting as a background is good for those careers, but so many other careers. Having an understanding of accounting can help you in just about every business field. So just want to throw that out there. It's not a limiting degree plan. So if you're interested in knowing more about the language of business and how it works, then accounting is going to be for you. At Amberton, we offer a BBA in accounting, which is a bachelor's degree. So if you come to us, you can make the choice to choose the management accounting track or the public accounting track. Either of those are great options and almost interchangeable, to be honest. They're not limiting. So if you feel like you get the management accounting and you're like, oh no, I think I should have got the public accounting, you really aren't limiting yourself either way you choose. Both are good options. And if you change your mind at some point after you graduate and say, oh, I really don't want to be in management accounting, I want to be in public accounting, you're not limited just because your degree says management accounting as your specialization. So don't worry about that. You can't go wrong either choice, and I recommend both of them. But there is a slight different focus in your studies at Amberton on management accounting, and we focus a lot of the attention on preparation for the CMA certification, and that is the Certified Management Accountant certification. And I advise you to take a look at that and see what you think about it. Of course, you don't have to get an advanced certification if you go through our program. You can just get your degree and move on into your career, and no certification needed. But we do have in mind that there are certifications out there that can advance your career beyond your degrees. And so we try to adhere to those standards and make sure that if you do come to Amberton, that you are adequately prepared should you decide to go on for a certification. Of course, in public accounting, the CPA certification is very well known, and we work our curriculum to make sure we're doing the best we can to meet those objectives. Obviously, the CPA certification is managed at the state level. So, depending on what state you're in, you're going to want to take a look at your requirements in that state. We also have a BBA, MBA fast track. If you are in the public accounting track, you can continue studies with us in the MBA program and be able to reduce 6 credits off of your total combined degree plans between the public accounting BBA track and the MBA accounting track. So keep that in mind as well. In management accounting, you're going to be focusing more on business problem solving skills. Um, and then in public accounting, more on the detailed reporting that's used for finance and decision making at that kind of stakeholder level. I will say that if you are interested in finance, we do have a degree in finance at Amberton, but I would also say accounting does prepare you for a lot of finance careers as well. So accounting, again, is not a limiting degree plan. It's wide open about what you can pursue with a degree in accounting. So keep that in mind. We also have an MBA in accounting, and that is focused on practical accounting skills and business problem solving. It incorporates electives, so you have the opportunity not just to have a specialization of accounting in your MBA, but to also pursue other certificates that can be relevant and coincide with it. For example, finance, data analytics, executive leadership, forensic accounting, soft skills, strategic leadership, and many others. So if you do the MBA in accounting, you would basically review our certificate programs, look at your electives, and try to just strategize how to best earn a certificate alongside your MBA accounting degree. If you are in our BBA public accounting track, then you could work towards your MBA in accounting for just 30 hours rather than the 36 hours that's required. So anyway, if you have questions on that, please feel free to contact myself or the admissions office, and they can certainly go over the details with you on that. Also, I'm just throwing this up here because it kind of gives you some ideas about what you can do with your accounting degree if you've not really thought about it. There's all kinds of possibilities that you could move into, and I put a few here. The FMAA is the only one here that maybe the EA possibly that you could do with just your um, without a bachelor's degree, but with the appropriate education requirements met. And so those two, if you're just now pursuing your bachelor's degree, you might want to take a look at those. You might be able to pursue those alongside with your bachelor's. The CMA is the Certified Management Accountant, and that is available to those with a bachelor's degree. And I would advise you to look at that one carefully. That one's a really good one, and I believe well set up for the future of growth in accounting. And then there's also the CPA, which is really the granddaddy of them all, the most prestigious of them all, and yet the most challenging to obtain. And to be honest, it's not for everyone. Um, you know, if you're not going to be in public accounting, there's other opportunities that could get you places. So, just consider your state requirements. Again, every state is different, and check your Board of Accountancy. There's new rules coming out this summer that's going to make it a little bit easier. So if a CPA is your lifelong goal, then, maybe check into some of the ways that the state is changing up how you can obtain a CPA. So that might be beneficial to some of you. There's also careers in fraud examination or internal audit or financial planning. So there's all kinds of traditional opportunities with your accounting degree, and equally as many non-traditional opportunities. A lot of opportunities in technology and cybersecurity and data analytics and data analysis go really well with a degree in accounting. It's really about the analytical skills that you bring, the technology skills that you bring, and so many options are available. So I'm very high on accounting. If I had to do my career over, I wouldn't change a thing, honestly. Accounting is where it's at. And at Amberton, we make it, as streamlined as we can so that you're able to complete your degree as quickly as possible, but also work. A lot of our students, most of our students are working adults. So they have to be able to fit school in amongst their work requirements and their family requirements and their just personal, benefit, to where they're not just working and schooling all the time. And so Amberton gives you that opportunity. So we're very excited about, the way we have things set up, and believe that it's worked for many, many people before you. And if you're interested, we know it can work for you as well. Okay, my name again, Sharon Price, and here's my email, sprice@amberton.edu. And if you have any specific questions, please reach out to me, and I am happy to try my best to answer them. If they're technical questions about admissions or something like that, you might want to contact the admissions office before me. But if it's just about accounting or how a degree can work for you, or career options or career counseling on that, let me know. And I'm happy to offer you my opinions on where you're at, and what my thoughts are on your plan for your personal journey in accounting. And I'd be happy to talk with you on that. So there is my short presentation on accounting, and I hope to hear from you.